What's up, guys? I'm going to do an overview of my service truck. That started out as a 99 F250 5.4 V8 two-wheel drive XL truck, just plain Jane truck. V10 swapped it, 2016 interior swapped it, XLT, so I added power windows, power locks. I did a remote start on this truck, converted the front end to 05 to 07. Don't know if I mentioned I four-wheel drive swapped it, and worked out of it for a little while and decided it was a 3/4 ton. I decided I needed a bigger truck, needed a surface bed, so I found this F550. I pulled the cab off, it had a 6.0 in it, pulled all that out, converted it all to fit my 6.8 in here, put my transmission in here and all that. I put my cab on here. I did pull the F550 fenders just so the fender flares would work. I got new badges. Kept the 0507 front end I'd already swapped onto here. This is a two-wheel drive axle, but the four-wheel drive ones will swap right up into here. I've just got to build one. I've got a 1-ton axle. It's an 8 lug. I'm going to pull the hubs off and put these hubs on, or new hubs is what I'm thinking about doing. That's basically the truck. So we'll just go over the bed first, and then I'll show you what's inside, which ain't very much. Starting over here on the driver's side, I do have a fire extinguisher. You never know when you need it, so I've got it. I've got a air hose, half-inch. No, this ain't half-inch. This is 3/8 air hose, an automatic reel. I don't remember. I think this is a 50-foot hose, but I could be wrong. It's been real good. Switch right there does operate all my work lights on this bed. I'll show you all of those after a while. I have this 5-drawer box. There's not much there inside of it yet. It's just kind of, I needed a little extra room, so that's where I put it. There's the ignition to my air compressor in the back, and on the ignition I just hang the key to this box here. I lock it because my old box, actually the lock wore out and the thing would just open, or the latch. This one's still tight, but I don't want to take that risk. This is gonna be for U-joints. I've only got one in there just because I had an extra one, but that's where it's gonna end up being stored, in there. This is gonna be exhaust clamps. I have a couple in there. That's what's going in there. This should be screwdrivers if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, bunch of screwdrivers. Climb up here. Got a thread file, just a normal file, one of these nutcracker things, different pullers, and some tie wire. And I don't think there's anything in this one. There ain't nothing. So that's all that's in that one. There's one of the work lights. I got these work lights at these corners. There's one over there at that corner too. I'm gonna get it's gonna be an air hose reel, basically identical to this, with a 1/2-inch air hose. That's why I got mixed up for a second. But that's what's gonna go right here, so I'll have a 1/2-inch air hose too. Put that back on the ignition in there. Alright, so looking in here, I have a stick light, that's what you want to call it, and got 2 magnetic sticks. There's another magnetic stick deal there that hangs up on that. There's a mirror on there. There's a little Phillips flathead screwdriver, it's on there. I've got a valve core remover, a couple of different Sharpies, and a razor blade knife, and that's where my gloves are. I don't use gloves very often. I probably should, but I can't stand wearing them. But I've got them in case I have a nasty job. Look right here, I've got 2 cans of brake clean, 2 cans of pin train oil, and that's where all my screwdrivers go. These are 2 silicone trays, the smaller one and the larger one. These things are pretty nice. That's the plug. I'm thinking about putting a bigger inverter on my truck somewhere so I can have power without having to run the generator. And that's what that's going to run to, but right now that does nothing. Where my safety glasses are, my magnetic trays, the smaller ones just go here. I can't put really anything on the rest of the door because of the toolbox. So we'll open this up. Over here is where I keep my battery terminals and my battery terminal cleaners. Back there it's just kind of a miscellaneous thing of stuff. There's another pair of gloves, and then there's some of those tea-light candles, so I can use the wax to help penetrate into stuff, help me get stuff broke loose. And then the rest of this right here is pretty much just brake stuff. This drawer here, it's got all my different, it's got dielectric grease. I've got, well, all my silicones and stuff in here, Loctite and all that kind of stuff. This one right here has got all my crow's feet. I've got metric NSAE in here. This is all my Allen wrenches and my 2-stroke carburetor wrenches. I've done some 2-stroke stuff, so I bought a whole set of those to tune them. Right here's my SAE wrenches. I've got some Pittsburgh. I need to buy for my little bit bigger wrenches. I've got some DeWalt's from a kit I bought, and actual set of wrenches I had bought were Crescent, like this brand here. I like Crescent pretty good. My ratcheting wrenches are Gearwrench, so that's what's there. This is metric. Everything's the exact same setup in there. That's all my pliers and stuff. I've been pretty lucky with Hart. I'm liking their tools pretty good. Their hand tools and power tools, they're pretty good. I got some Crescent brand. I told you I like Crescent. I got the Crescent brand channel locks, Crescent brand. I got these long needle nose. Pretty neat how they work. So you can open them up down to something long. I got these snap-on wire pliers. Some more needle nose. Some linesman pliers. I like these Crescent brand linesman pliers and Crescent brand end snips because of the way they are designed and they work. They're pretty neat. These are from Harbor Freight, but they work pretty good. These wire strippers, I like those a lot too. And got some DeWalt vice grips and stuff, and these are hose clamps or hose pinch off clamp things. Alright, down into this little drawer. This is just Teflon tape and electrical tape and stuff. That's apparently nothing. These are all my picks right here. Right here, I should be on my air stuff, my smaller air stuff anyways that fit in the drawer. Yeah, like my air nozzle, my air chucks, my air gauge, and jack handle. This is just one of those fender mats. That's all that's really in there right now. So I don't scratch somebody's fender. Okay, so in here is got all my ratchets and extensions. And adapters. Got plenty of these adapters. I got some swivels. I've got another adapter. I've got this Icon 1/4" drive ratchet. Dude, it's real great, real good. Haven't had a problem with that. It's just a little pricey. I've got these DeWalt ratchets. I had a DeWalt 1/4" drive. I snapped the end of it off. Called them to get a new one since I had lifetime warranty, and I never did receive my parts. So yeah, I'm not really happy with DeWalt over that, but whatever. I still got their 3/8 drive ratchet and their 1/2" drive ratchet. Actually, I've done some research, and Gearwrench seems to be a pretty good ratchet, so I went ahead and picked up a Gearwrench 3/8 drive ratchet. I'd like to get 1/4" drive and 1/2" drive and Gearwrench, but yeah, this is what I got for now. And I also got a Gearwrench breaker bar. It extends out. It's pretty neat. It's 1/2" drive too, and torque wrench, and another 1/2" breaker bar. So yeah, that's what's in there. This is all just to keep the deal in place, keep the boxes in place. I got this big 24" crescent wrench. I don't remember what size pop wrench that is, but it's pretty handy. I got this long 3/8 drive extension. I've got this pin driver, and I've got this reducer or multiplier, whatever they're called. And then I've got this another grabber nabber. I've also got one in here on the lid. So that should be everything in this box. So that lid's not wanting to close right now. So we'll open up this box here. So right here I just got all my hoses and stuff. That's pretty well all that goes there. It's different hoses and crap. This is some of my other hand tools. I've got a smaller pry bars or heel bars in here. I got pipe wrenches in here. My bigger wrenches, crescent wrenches, oil filter wrenches. Just an assortment of stuff that kind of need to go here, and like seal pullers and stuff. This is kind of my electrical bin right here. I keep all of these different lights. I keep solenoids and plugs and crap, and some wiring too. Like this is a jumper wiring I use on a tractor to test the solenoid. But that's what's in there, just my electrical parts. We got some gloves, some rubber bands, some lighters, battery testers, coolant testers, tape measures and rags. This is where my rags usually stay. Some scissors and crap. That's what's in there. There's my other 2 magnetic trays. I need to get some more, but that's where those are. This is kind of my testing spot here. I've got some alligator clips, a spark plug tester. I've got a battery tester. I don't really know why the rope's here, but that's there. I got an injecting cleaning deal I had made. And I've got a test light. Not a test light, a timing light. And I've got a stethoscope. Right here I've got this kind of a cleaning bin in a way, because I got some clutch shims in here too. PVC pipe cutters. I've got gasket material, emery cloth, electrical tape, little files, big files, wire brush, and then I've got the Got some thread sealant, some anti-seize, and then some sealant for PVC. This is where some other air tools go. This is where the snap-on half-inch drive impact is. The snap-on air hammer. And then I've got some cheaper stuff here. I've got a little 1/4-inch drive. I need to get some more fittings. I run these green things. Alright, so right here's all my sockets. 1/4-inch drive, 3/8 drive, 1/2-inch drive, deep and shallow. There's some of my Torx and my spark plug sockets. That's just how that is. That's set up. These trays are from Harbor Freight and they've done great. I've been happy with them. And then right here's where my hammers are. It's my mainly used hammer. I like it a lot. Like I said, a Hart brand. I've had some good luck with them. There's a DeWalt one, but this Hart one felt better in the hand, so that's what I'm using. And then there's my punch set in there. We'll go back down to this little box here. This is where all my power tools stay. I'd like to change something up. I've got deals that these slide into, all these power tools. I just don't know exactly where I'd put them yet, so working on that. But I've got like I said, I've been happy with Hart. They've been pretty stout tools and cheap. But I got a 1/2-inch drive impact. I've got this 1/4-inch impact driver. Got a sawzall. Got a grinder, which actually, my first power tool, is actually kind of crapped out on me. I think the switch is going out in it. It stopped working, so I need to figure that out. I've got this 3/8 ratchet. Got a fan. Got this light, and then I've got a drill. I can't tell you if I've ever even used that drill because I've got bits for the drill bits that go into the impact driver, and I like using the impact driver a whole lot better. So yeah, I don't even use the drill. In this box here, I got my jack stands. I got 3. I got 2 of these blackjack 2 1/4 ton ones, and then I've got that silver one. I don't even remember what brand it is, but it's a little bit bigger. And then I've got this 12-ton air jack. I had a 20-ton one, but I was doing a job and I busted this nipple off right here, and the 20-ton was huge for what I do. I may get another 20-ton, but for right now, all I need is a 12-ton. So that's everything in the boxes on this side. We'll go into the bed while we're here. So I've got this gate right here. It just slides out. And here's my vise. All I gotta do is loosen that knob and the vise actually slides out here. So that's pretty neat. I've got this little crane. I think it's a 1/2 ton. Yeah, it's a 1/2 ton pickup truck crane. I didn't need nothing big. I needed something that helped me out picking stuff up and putting them in the bed. I did some door hinge bushings, and it helped hold that door up, so that was pretty nice. It helped me load up cylinders into the bed. Where I had some pad eyes. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them now, but I had to cut them out to get this crane up here. But I had some pad eyes for the cylinders. I need to get some new ones up here. But it helped me get a cylinder into the pad eyes to repack it. But that's what this is. It does good. It was cheap. This little bin, I don't know what it was for when it was in the bed. It had a flat bar here to move it for the jack to fit. But yeah, that's how that is. I just kind of store my stuff. I keep bungee cords. Bungee cords are real freaking nice on this truck. I've got a shackle if I need to pull somebody out or get pulled out. And then I got this 3-point ball, if that's what you want to call it. I just screw down these D-rings to give me some tie points if I ever load something up into the bed. This box here has just got all my bolts and washers and nuts. It kind of leaks, so I need to get a new box. But that's what's in there. That's kind of bolts over there. There's the nuts, the washers, and then these are specialty stuff for trucks and stuff. So that's all that's in there. I've got a flat nose shovel. I never know what I need it for, so I got it. I got a couple of cheater pipes. I got a fiberglass one and an aluminum one, and then I keep all my bars right there too. That's just a dipstick tube. This was from my old crane. I'd built one and it just didn't hold up very well, so I went and bought one. Keep my oil there. That bucket, 5-gallon bucket's actually got my funnels in it. I need somewhere I could put them without water. I needed to be able to put them in something to keep oil from going over my truck, but I didn't want it not to have a lid and water fill up in it, so that's what those are. That jug right there, I think it's that's my gasoline jug. That was my diesel one, but I got this tank now, so I don't necessarily need it for diesel. I could make it another gas tank, I don't know yet. And this pump will also be updated to an electric pump. That's just what I've got for now. But that's my used oil container, and maybe a used oil container, because I fill that one up pretty quick and easily in a day. Got that funnel, and then I've also got this spout container, that little deal from Napa. Keep transmission fluid, coolant, all kinds of different stuff. There's my come along, a little chain. I've got a huge freaking sledgehammer. Jumper cables are there. I had them inside this side box over here. It was hard to get them in and out, so I just said screw it, throw them up there. This is the generator. It's 7,550 watt generator. It's got a 13,500 surge watt. Pretty big generator if you ask me. But that's what's up here. It's electric start. That thing's electric start, of course. On top of my fuel tank, we've got this bumper jack. I haven't used it yet on this truck. I've used them multiple times before, and they're real nice, so I went ahead and threw this one on here. I've got this jack. I need to get another low profile one, like one even lower than this, but this will work for now. And then this is where my wheel chocks are. A couple tow lights in case I'm pulling something or somebody home. This box here is like my trash can. I can reach it from outside, standing right there on the outside of the truck. I can reach it, throw my trash in there. This oil's for my truck. This truck actually doesn't burn oil, but most V10s and 6.8 V10s and 5.4 V8s do burn oil. So yeah, that's what that's for. Some more coolant, some more oil. My drain pan, oil drain pan. I just poured in there so it don't leak. And then I got this ice chest. It's the Lifetime brand. You can get it at Walmart. I ordered this one so I'd have that blue. There's actually nothing, no ice in there, but it's a nice ice chest. It works really good, so I got it. This box here has got all my grease, as you can see. So, and I got a chain tossed under there. So that's everything for in the back of the bed. I do have this step right here on this hitch. It's pretty nice. Helps me get in because I'm a little shorter, but yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, so down to this little box here. This has just got all my spray cans, spray paint, other lubricants, starter fluid, and a ton of extra brake clean, and extra penetrating oil. That's just where all that stays. This side box here, I've got zip ties in this ammo case. This ammo case got some of my AC stuff in there. This is 3 jaw puller sets. I think there's 4 different sizes in there, if I'm thinking right. This is towing light kit. That's not what this is anymore. This is actually a brake bleeding kit, so that's pretty nice too. I got some rope, got a pneumatic grease gun. I'd like to get an electric grease gun, but yeah, this is what we've got for now, and this does pretty good. Keep extra seals and stuff in here, and that one's got some washers and I need to empty out. And then this one, I forgot what's in this one. Oh, this is tire stuff. This is gonna be like valve cores, valve stems, stuff like that. So I keep my mat right here, and then there's my wire loom, extra wire, an extension cord, some more rope, my 1/2 inch drive snap-on ratchet. No, that's not 1/2 inch, is it? No, that's 3/4 inch. A 3/4 inch snap-on ratchet. Sorry. Ratchet straps, some hose clamps. That's a fuel filter. I need to go put that on the truck. And this is just some extra bolts and stuff I have in there. Some weed eater string, just because it's not out of my truck yet from going to weed eat somewhere. I have a little fuel pump to help test some stuff out, and I just keep some other little stuff in there. Right here, these are snap rings or retaining rings. It says retaining rings. I've always called them snap rings. See, little snap rings. This is a metric and SAE set. I've got some more of these little anchor rings, gear rings. Heat shrink, some AC O-rings. This is metric and SAE O-rings. Some more hose clamps, cotter pins, valve cores, grease fittings. This is just some pins, some Woodruff keys, and then a water hose repair kit. That's all that's in this box here. This side box here, this was the best working. When I got this truck, like none of the boxes really want to work. None of these. They were kind of crap. And this was the only one that worked really good, and I left it open when I was back out of the shop and bent it before I even fixed everything else. So now it's the worst working one, but just because it's twisted, as you can tell. Try twisting it back. It was like folded like a taco, so it's a whole lot better. But if I ever find a lid, I'm going to pull it off and use it. I've got my 1 inch impact in here. I've got some of this wheel bearing grease, some Freon. I just get the little cans right now. I can get another big can of that. And then I've got my vacuum pump right there too. That's all that's in there. So in this side box here, This is where my electrical stuff's kind of going on in here. So I've got some of the bigger sockets back there. It works good there. The soap and stuff, and then that's just extra stuff from my truck. There's my heart charger set up, my 4-port rapid charge charger. I just got strapped because I didn't really know the best way to do it, but it's pretty freaking solid. Here's the little 400-watt inverter. That's what's running that. It charges my electric screwdriver, heart screwdriver. It's also got another charger, another heart charger right there. Charging another battery, and it's also charging this light at the same time. This light that just lights up in here. Got this jump pack. I need to get me like a little bitty extension cord that I can plug into this inverter and also plug into this so I can charge this. But that's just how that is. I've got a propane torch there. Got my AC gauges. That's where my jumper cables were, and they just suck getting in and out. Alright, so down here, well, there's a bunch of stuff in here, so we'll just start with this. This is the Gearwrench Set. I picked it up at Tractor Supply. There's a mean looking caterpillar. Alright, that's besides the point. Alright, and here I got Allen keys, Torx. I forget what these are called. They're Torx with a hole in them though. And then I've got the, it says E, like this is an E16. I've always called it inverted Torx because it's a Torx, it's inverted. I picked up that set from Tractor Supply. Like I said, I like Gearwrench pretty good. This is different fuel line, transmission line, AC line disconnect set. This right here, actually, I think it was a rental. I picked it up at AutoZone. It's power steering pulley remover set. I don't know where this bolt came from. It goes somewhere in here. Huh. We'll just kind of set it back there. Oh, I see where it went now. It went up here. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's what that is. It worked. It worked pretty good. Helps when you remove the washer that's on a pump so you don't just blow the bolts apart. Yeah, that's part of being stupid, but that works good. This right here, I think, is a power steering pulley remover. Yeah, that's what that is. This set here, I don't remember. Oh, it's the pickle fork set. I forgot I had that on this truck. Pretty nice. This right here, I think's O2 sensor removable toolkit. Yeah, and I think it does like injectors too. I think diesel injector, if I'm thinking correctly. Tire repair kit. What is this? I don't remember what half the stuff is I have sometimes. Yeah, that's what I thought this was. It's the starter set. This is my fuel pump and vacuum gauge tester. There's a fuel injection pump tester. And I got some smaller stuff down there, just some miscellaneous things. This box actually had an acetylene and oxygen and acetylene bottles in them. That's why they're been extended. Yeah, I just said screw that. I needed room for this kind of stuff, so that came out. And then this is what's in here. This heart box here was actually in a different heart box, and I just got rid of it, but I want to keep this one. This has got all my impact driver stuff, all the different bits. There's some of my drill bits. I need to get some more, but some step bits. There's all kinds of different bits. Here's some normal drill bits. I haven't used these in forever. This right here is pretty special. This is my torque wrench type of thing. I don't know, it's pretty nice. This kit here, that's an RPM reader, whatever you want to call it. This is snap ring pliers. So that's what's in those boxes. In these DeWalt boxes, this box here actually has some vacuum caps, and it's got a spark plug repair kit or blowout kit. These 5/4s and 6/8 are pretty common about doing this. Mine actually hasn't, but I did have somebody's that did. It was actually Daddy's truck. I went out and fixed it through one of these helicoils in there and took care of that. So I just made a kit because I don't know who else is going to ever have that problem. My mom drives the same kind of truck. She's got a 6/8. This is all my different wiring stuff, butt splices and stuff. This is fuses and relays and flasher relays and crap. This one's light bulbs, switches, plugs, fuse blocks, buttons, and assortment of stuff. This is screws. Still have to screw some more bolts and hose clamps, and then that box is just empty right now. So that's pretty much everything that's on this truck. It does good so far, this setup. I've changed it multiple times, and this one right here seems to be doing pretty good. I ain't saying it ain't gonna change, but that's how it is now. Yeah, thanks for watching.